It's so dark on the webcam. What was that sound? A host! Thank you so much. Hold on, I have to set things up. Of course, I've had the busiest day of my life. Hey, Acorns, thank you so much for subscribing. Oh, where is this thing? Where is this thing and how do I change it all? Can you tell? Can you tell I've been busy? Here, let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Don't apologize for being stuck. All right, let's get the new overlay up on here. I had a car delivered to me today, and they just left. If you're like, wow, why is Psyche so behind? Because this is who I am. Okay, let's see how this one looks. Oh God. It's beautiful. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. All right, let's go ahead and there we go. Oh, I do never change Decoded. I never change. This is me. This is who I always will be. I would apologize, but this is fine. Oh, let's go ahead and drag this down. I hope you're all having a lovely day. Happy Saturday. I did make an overlay, and it's a new one. Oh, and I got everyone's Twitch info on, and it took me forever. And I'm just a salty Sally, because there's so much more I could have done with it, but we only have so much time for things. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're okay. You gave me your Twitter info. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear any of this, you little hussies. Oh! So how are all of you? All right, let's go ahead and drag this over here. Look at all these lovely people waiting on my nonsense. Oh, Malanta, how are all of you? You guys are doing good, working on things. Oh my goodness, let's go ahead and start with our shout out before we join these beautiful, beautiful people. We are about to play this very cursed game with, let's see who we got. We got Autumn, we got Teo, who said pee-pee. Way to keep it classy, Teo. Hello to Karma, thank you so much for subscribing. Half a year. How have you not run away? Hello to Autumn again. Hello Acorns, thank you so much for subscribing. Hello Peanut.
Daddy hunk.
Saber, half a year. Ah! Oh my God, y'all are too kind for a struggle muffin like me. Thank you, Saber. Oh my Lanta. Hello Acorns. Okay. Hello to everyone.
Daddy hunk.
Oh, another daddy. Thank you so much, Tupacula. What? 22 months, baby. Usually we don't do redemptions, but you know what, Johnny? I'm in the mood to read. Sure. What made the tomato turn red? It saw the salad dressing. Oh, no. Gosh. Hey, Aislinn, hello. The struggle muffin makes the moment sweeter. So guys, another streamer is streaming this. Remember, this is the PsychePaths community, our stream team. And this is our first little event together, and I am so pumped. Diz is also a member of the PsychePath community. If you go to twitch.tv/DizCam, you will see him over there. Go give him some love. I've put everyone's little info thingies over to the left. No, Autumn, because multi-Twitch sucks. It, like, ruins your view count. Just go watch separately on another friggin' tab. Oh, thank you for saying hi. Now remember, y'all, we have community night tonight. This does not end. We will be having community night. So, get ready for those shenanigans. All right, without further, I'm not stalling. No. Without further delay, not stalling. Let's go ahead and talk to these lovely people. Hello?
Uh-oh.
Hello,
Hi.
she's here.
Why would you say uh-oh as soon as I joined? Why? Freaking...
Because it means things are beginning.
We're just here to be here, okay?
Because I've seen what you said about your character, and I'm staff for you, so...
Listen, Claire is going to be delightful. I don't know why you're worried. She's just a sweet little kid.
We're all gonna have
I have
a
to
wonderful
be-
time,
Problem.
and
I-
nothing
I
bad
will
is
be-
going to
I will
happen.
just-
Nothing bad ever happens. Ever.
No, nothing bad.
Oh, everyth's fine.
Nothing bad has
Yeah,
ever
as-
happened.
As I
In a
rub my
D&D.
eye, realizing what he has signed up for.
It's too late now, Tupacula. You've joined the stream team. There's no
I'm-
running.
I'm sorry, Apple Bottom. What are going to experience?
Apple bottom.
What are you gonna make Apple Bottom
Hello.
go through? Hello.
That's more of a question for you guys.
What
Hey,
is
Rabbit.
happening?
Chaos, always. Constant. Constant chaos.
Would you expect
thank you for the
anything
follow.
else from this team?
Never. I would, as the stream team leader, I would be sad if there was no chaos. I'd feel like we weren't doing our job, you know?
We would question everything.
I would be upset.
It's too calm. Something's wrong here.
What's happening? I haven't heard a noise in
It's
too
pretty
long.
much-
My dogs to freak out.
If I can
it's,
promise
Hi,
anything
Decoded.
for,
Hmm?
if I can promise anything for tonight, it will be chaos.
Good.
Nice.
So chat, the way this usually goes, I will be chatting with y'all and typing with my hands. I don't know why I specified that, but whatever. But voice chat will be these lovely people. So if you're like, wow, why is she not responding to me? Senpai, please. We're gonna sick the dogs on you, so don't!
My food has arrived.
Don't be spamming.
Karma
because
will
the
eat
dog-
you!
Yeah.
She'll eat you! Her food's arrived! Don't do it!
The dire pup seeks the cat. I actually have a druid in a separate campaign, and she is able to turn into a direwolf, but she wants to be a direwolf pug.
Oh my
Yeah, so like the
God.
face is all squished, and
No.
it just doesn't match up.
No. Oh, so Oddling, feel free
Yes.
to take the floor and set the story. I just realized I have to turn on the lights in my office because it is so dark. Hold on.
What?
Yes. Also, I'm gonna say this now because it's unavoidable. You are allowed to draw on the maps. I know you're gonna do it anyways.
Why would
You're
you
gonna-
get them?
No, they're gonna do it anyways, and I'm just gonna get it out of the way that I'm not gonna bother yelling at them for it.
You're like the
What do you-
dad
what do you
telling us
take
to
for,
smoke at
Audrey?
home.
Come on.
Because we're gonna
We,
go out and do it anyway.
In the campaign that I play on Fridays, we have a giant Kirby on our world map.
Oh, you mean the campaign I crashed because I heard that Oreo smack
Yes.
talk? Yeah.
Yes, he's dressed as a wizard and he's shocking a radish. I think
What?
the
What?
doodles get pretty crazy. So yeah, I'm not gonna try and stop you because it's futile to fight it.
Happy 2020!
Feudal?
That's my 2020 model. It's futile to fight it.
Feudal to fight it.
Oh my god.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Oh my god, it's starting.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So you have all been called together as an adventuring party to come to this small town, kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's only really connected by dirt paths, pretty out of the way from the other settlements nearby. But you've been called out here due to reports of a dragon problem.
Okay.
The ad the ad has promised all of you that if you slay the dragon that has been bothering this town, you are entitled to any riches that you find in the dragon's lair. which you thought was a pretty good deal. So you have accepted this adventure, and you have arrived at this small town that doesn't seem to have a name. There's no signs anywhere. Probably just a new town that hasn't gotten around to putting their sign up yet. You should probably ask for some directions, maybe get something to prepare for fighting a dragon. You've been informed that it is a green dragon that you will be fighting.
Oh, fun.
I thought we were dying today. Okay.
Why did I use a character I like for this one shot?
Why did I invest into this one? No.
I will assume that none of you have met before, so maybe you would like to introduce yourselves to each other.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Introduce your characters. Yes.
Yes. Would anyone like to start?
No.
I'll get it going. My name is Applebottom. I am a cleric. I don't sleep very well because I constantly worry about my party and what they plan.
Fair enough. Okay, so my name is Helmut McCastle. I am a ranger, and I fight giants. I was found by dwarves, and that's what I do now. Is I've lived to fight giants and train to kill big things. So I'm right where I need to be. I'm not overconfident at all.
Hello there, my name is Miss Geraldine. I'm just a little old lady, but I'm here to have a good time with all you young folks.
Are you sure
That's
you're
amazing.
supposed to?
Geraldine!
Well, don't make fun of me now, young lady.
No, it's not a character. Wait, no. Oh, so would you like to?
do next?
Okay. Hello, my name is Claire. This is my friend. I call her Stacy.
What?
She's
Bless
a
you.
deep, great old one. But she's very sweet, and she gave me magical powers at a tea party. I call her Stacy. It's a lot easier. As a halfling, I can't, see very well around you tall people, but I'm ready to fight.
Can I take a crack at that beast name really quick?
Oh yes, she's. Oh, you're so close, but it's
Okay.
really. You gotta.
That sounds like a noise I make when I get like too many sunflower seeds.
You
And I
know,
start choking.
sometimes people accidentally summon her when they eat sunflower seeds. So really, it makes sense.
Sorry, I
Stacey-
gotta clear my throat. What was that?
Oh, be careful. She'll come for you. But really, Stacy is easier.
Yeah.
And as you see it, like a socially awkward dwarf kind of sticking out.
I would truly hate to meet Stacy's mom.
No.
Hey.
It was right there.
That's fine. I bet she's got it going on though.
Oh my god.
Is she all you want? You've been waiting for so long?
Yes.
So-
Austin, would you...
Yeah, as you all introduce yourself and get friendly, there's an awkward, socially distancing dwarf standing next to his dog. Hello, my name is
Hi.
Pod. I like to shoot things with my bow, and this is my dog. He's the best friend in the entire world.
Aww. What's your
Cute, man.
doggy's name?
I call him Peas because we're peas in a pod.
Oh my god.
Oh my
What do you
god.
mean? What do you mean?
That
Wait,
is adorable.
why in a pod? Wait.
Don't worry about that part.
Oh.
That's amazing.
Nighty?
Yes, I am Navari, typical tiefling sorcerer who is currently filled with many regrets.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Navari,
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
why would you ever regret spending time with us?
I could think of many reasons.
Oh.
I may spend a little bit of this with my hearing aids turned down.
Did you get
I
your
don't know, I'm
five?
not gonna laugh the whole
Hearing
time.
aids?
Did
Yeah,
you get your
turning
five?
most of us
right?
down, probably a good idea, because I think most of us are fairly loud people.
Oh, girl, you gotta put me on like 50%.
One person in particular.
Okay, look, none of you are
50, that's generous.
Listen, don't even. Don't you sass me.
Okay.
10% or bust.
Are we allowed to have friendly fire?
No. No friendly fires allowed.
Aww.
But what if it's a fire I cast? Wouldn't it technically be friendly?
Listen.
Okay, so you've all introduced yourselves. Where would you like to head? You're probably looking for some supplies to help you fight a green dragon, and also directions to said dragon. The town's fairly small, but it still has, classic staples like general stores, a small tavern, an inn.
Claire would like to go check the stores and get a gift for. I think she would really like a
Gesundheit.
tea set. No, that's her name. I want to see if I can get her something cute. Before the murder happens.
Is there a place we can get some liquor, please? Maybe. I haven't had a drink today.
We
Now,
could
now,
go.
you don't need liquor to have fun.
I like that idea.
There is a small tavern that you could buy liquor in if you so desire.
I'm with the weird guy. Let's go get booze.
Which
It's
one
not
are
nice
you
to call
referring
people
to?
weird.
I've been called many things, and weird is one of the nicer ones.
Yes.
Oh.
Again, there isn't much signage in this town, though you can tell where the tavern is because there is a wooden sign over the door that has a crude drawing of what seems to be a pint of ale, which you believe signifies that this is in fact the tavern. When you get in there, it's not very busy. There's not many people, although it doesn't seem that there's many people in this town to begin with. They're all just milling about drinking, and there's a bartender at the back of the room cleaning glasses and the counter. Nobody really pays you any mind when you enter.
I think the only one that's paying us some mind is this little doggo over here.
I'm sorry,
What's
that he gets kind of jumpy.
He's
Oh, it
so
must
cute.
be.
Can Claire pet the dog?
Yes, you have successfully petted the dog.
Oh, he's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Peace is a
We're gonna
very good
hobble
dog.
over to the bartender and see what they have on tap. With my cane.
Are you gonna ask for a senior discount?
Applebot walks up. Are you sure you'll be drinking? Are you sure you'll be able to handle it?
Excuse me, young man.
Ooh.
Do you see how old I am?
Who's
Uh,
still-
yes.
I've been around this
and-
block 30 times by the time you've been alive.
I mean, it's kind
Tell
of
me
easy
what I
to see how old you are. I mean, but
I can probably handle my liquor 17 times better than you can.
Uh-huh.
I will just one moment. You can continue arguing about how much liquor you can drink. I'm gonna go get food.
What's the legal drinking age? Because Claire could throw down, but I need to know laws here.
Right.
Apple Bottom just points to Claire. No.
She's like 17, 18, you know, a little halfling
Oh, I
kid.
think she'll be fine.
No.
Whenever your race reaches adulthood, that's the drinking age.
Oh, that's not fair. Claire pouts. You can stare into the abyss and have tea parties with it, but Lord forbid you have an ale.
Yeah.
I'll gladly have a drink with you, Geraldine. It sounds like a nice time.
Well, let's see what this poor man up here has. But, in the meantime, since we got, I see there's a little bit of a line here. So how you guys doing?
I'm fantastic, and I need a tanker to something fast.
Well, you see here, there's a line, so we gotta wait a little bit. We can't be hasty.
Do you think they have just ales? Maybe some hotter liquor?
Or maybe, like, food, since I'm not allowed to drink.
I would hope.
I'm sure you're.
I will tattle about this to Stacy. I don't think my throat can survive saying her name too often during this campaign.
I'm
Your
sure
name,
you're allowed to drink something. They gotta have, like, some things that are non-alcoholic here.
I suppose.
I heard there's this
some milk.
evil thing called water. I think
We
that
don't
should
drink
be good
that
for you.
poison.
Now here.
See,
Some
they
people
all-
just dunk cookies in that, though.
Oh, God, they deserve an arrow straight to the forehead.
Wonder if they have those decorative cups that they whittle out of dragon horns.
I would like a decorative cup. That sounds nice.
Well, alrighty then. There's nothing wrong with a little decorative cup.
That
Why
could be
can't she drink? I don't understand.
because halflings.
She's a youngling. She can't
Yes.
drink.
I was drinking when I was 4.
That is a separate issue.
Oh, that is.
Do you want us to get arrested?
Oh,
Like we're here to do one thing, and we're not here to get arrested. Okay?
that sounds sad.
I don't want to have to come up with some spell to reverse the damage of this youngling's liver.
Is this how therapy is invented in this world? Just trying to remove psychic damage.
Oh my
But killing
lord.
dragons isn't sober work.
Well, I mean, you're not
How's
wrong.
the booze going?
We're
Booze
waiting.
arguments.
We're waiting in line.
Yes.
We would like to order,
There's
please.
quite a line here.
Yeah, he serves his last customer, and heads over to you. He's a bit short. He kind of peeks over the bar, and he's like, what can I get for you?
I'd have an ale, please.
He nods and looks at the rest of the party.
Do you have a stout or something?
Yeah. Is that what you want?
Yeah.
I love this. No, please keep going. I love it.
I'll take 2. 2 stouts for me, please. Thank you.
He nods.
I'm gonna hand him like a handwritten down recipe. Like, is this something you can make, sir?
He he takes it and he looks at it for a moment and he looks up at you and he goes, "Can't read."
I.
Oh, that's
Well,
so
I guess I'll just take some water then.
He nods.
Miss, I want to drink. All of a sudden, taking water now.
Well, if he can't, if he can't read, how am I gonna tell him the specific things that I want? I mean, if I'm gonna drink, I want to drink this one specific thing. I'm not just some hoo-ha that only drinks ale.
You mean?
Oh,
Well, you could just read it for him.
a
Yes, I was
hoo-ha.
about to say.
That's too easy.
Oh,
I
That's
just like to
too
imagine that she
easy.
can't read either.
She thinks she can, but she can't. She just like
I can
invented her
only
own.
write. I can't read.
Oh my god, I would laugh so hard. Excuse me, do you have any food here?
Yeah.
And like Claire is like on tippy toes over the counter. I would like to know what food you have, please.
We got meat.
Oh, okay. From what specifically?
You probably don't need to know that.
I don't know. That's probably a good question, though.
Oh,
Yes.
don't tell me. I'll just take one of the meats, please, and a water. Oh, and a decorative mug for my friend, Stacy. I'm not saying. Yes, her real name is Hasaka, but it just changes every
It's
time
pretty much
I
just-
say it. It just
It pretty much
changes.
sounds like you're like coughing up a hairball.
Yeah.
That's how I summoned her, actually. I almost died, and she saved me. But anyway, one of those two, please.
He nods. Anything else?
Yes, do you have anything strong enough for regrets?
Probably not.
There's nothing that
Just a
good.
nail
Yeah.
then.
You can try and drown them as much as you want, but they'll always come back.
What is this? What is this?
That
poor
is too
man
true, sir.
been through?
You know, for a little guy, he's awful smart.
Yeah, it's true.
Very wise.
He goes and gets all your orders. Brings back some cooked mystery meat.
Oh
And
How does it smell? How does it smell?
it smells dead.
Well, dead.
Okay, define dead. Like
Cooked
it's
dead?
cooked, or
No, yeah,
Or just walked outside the bar and found something dead.
it smells like you just like it smells like you got like a piece of raw meat and you just threw it into a fire and then like just
Oh.
took it out.
Okay.
Oh, no. So it's a well
Are you sure
done.
you want to
thing.
eat this, my dear?
well, I survived on the
I mean,
streets
he
until
ordered
Stacy.
it.
Yeah.
It'd be rude not to.
I'll be okay. Oh, why are you smiling, lady? While you do you want me to eat something bad? You wouldn't want anything bad to happen to any of us, right?
Hmm.
Are you
Oh.
okay, dear?
Are
you okay?
I'm fine. Navarre, Claire,
Like candy.
I would very much like a candy. I like imagining that Claire is scared of Navarre. She's
I'll just prepare.
I mean,
I'm gonna pull out of my pocket.
Let's just
one of
say
those
it's a good
mysterious
thing.
Strawberry candies.
Oh no.
oh, thank
Grandma
you.
pocket candy?
Instead of pocket sand, she throws pocket candy.
Pocket candy.
I was given
You're,
permission
Naruto
to
runs
have
away.
candy on me.
It doesn't. It does blind them, but it's just candy going into their eyes.
Yeah.
It just
It's
bounces
not
off their
permanent.
eyeball.
It's not permanent.
It's purse dust and stuck to it. Just-
Like a
Oh, God.
sticky candy getting stuck to your eyeball.
Oh.
The barkeep kind of looks at you and goes, "You're gonna pay or what?"
Oh, yeah.
Depends if we get a smile. No,
Don't make him smile.
He
how,
kind of
how many gold was it? I don't think he said.
He goes, 2 silver for each of you.
2 silver.
That sounds good.
Silver.
That's a good
Okay.
deal.
Okay.
Just
you
give him a
go.
gold.
Oh.
Yeah. I have a couple of gold coins. I heard that paying your friendships alcohol. Yeah, that's good. I do that.
I hand him over a gold coin.
Okay, he pockets it and goes back to doing whatever else he does behind the bar.
I'm gonna hobble over with my cane and my tankard of water over to an empty seat and sit down and just be like, oh man, my bones aren't very good for this these days.
Applebottom would grab his stout and sit across from Navari and kind of look at her. Are you sure you're wanting to go and hunt dragons?
Oh, it's
You
not
have
the
me
dragons I
mistaken,
have
young.
problems with.
Meanwhile, while Claire's at the other end of the table, gnawing on a bone, like like this.
I'll prepare a healing word just in case.
It's like cute pink-haired little halfling, like with a bone in her mouth. While Navari like side eyes her. Just...
So Helmet
Um,
comes up and sits close to, but not right up against Claire, and just scoots one of the mugs over in front of her, and bumps her in the arm, and then goes to drinking his own mug.
Claire's eyes get wide. And she's a halfling, so I'm imagining this is like it's like that Lord of the Rings scene where they find out how big the mugs are.
Right.
And she just uses two
Oh, no.
hands and like tips it over into her
Oh,
maw. And just nah.
Oh my god.
Nice.
We're getting the kid drunk.
Applebottom just places his head into his hand. Why did you do that?
Just would all of you mind making me just a perception check real quick?
Oh no!
All of us?
Did we
Sure.
do something
All of you.
wrong?
No, you did nothing wrong. I just want to see something.
16.
How do
I
you-
rolled a
I'm-
19.
I'm typing mine in Discord chat is a 15.
what am I rolling? I'm sorry.
A D20.
Perception. If you go down in skills and you just click on perception, it'll automatically roll it for you.
Hold on. Noob guy can't find perception. Hold on.
It's all good.
Where am I looking on the sheet? I'm sorry.
So, in your skills, it's on the left side of the character sheet next to your
Right.
stats. You'll see aerobatics
Oh,
and
got it.
one in perception.
Perception. There you go.
Okay. Nighty and Karma, you two get everyone in the bar seems
Maybe.
a bit odd. But there's nothing you can see that kind of tips you off about what's weird about any of them. Everything just actually, like, since you've entered this town, everything just seems a little weird, but not enough to like be noticeable. You only just kind of have this vague sense of strangeness, which you probably brush off because there's just nothing that's blatantly strange.
We just get an uneasy kind of a thing, is what you're saying?
Yeah, you're just kind of like, things seem a bit strange.
Hmm.
And then you kind of move on. One of the patrons gets up from his table and kind of, he's much taller than the barkeep. He seems, you're not really sure where he's from, but you think he's some form of elf. Quite tall for an elf, but it's fine. He comes over, looks a bit drunk, And he goes, "Hey, you're those adventurers coming to fight that dragon, right?"
Applebottom just kind of looks. Yeah. Why?
I make maps. Thought you guys might want a map to take you to the cave it's living in.
Oh, you make maps for a living?
Yes.
Oh.
Should be
They're pretty
useful.
simple maps. No one in this town can read.
Oh, so
How does that
how-
work out?
how do you tell people where to go? And she just goes back to she's talking in between eating.
You know, it's rude, but I constantly every time you say that you start gnawing on the bone, I just imagine like a chinchilla, like fucking gnawing on a steak bone.
That's clear. Basically, a bunch of pink frazzled hair and bones.
Amazing.
He's like, "Man, we don't really leave this place. We just tell people where to go. Everyone knows everyone here."
Helmet, interrupting everybody as usual with his overconfidence, goes, "Of course we're here to kill the dragon. How much is the stupid map?"
He goes, 5 silver.
How much would that be in gold?
It's
That's
one.
half a gold.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pay him for the map.
Okay, so you would basically minus 1 gold, put
Okay.
5 silver in your inventory, and then he would take 5 of the silver.
Okay. All right, good, perfect.
He hands you a map. It's rolled up, and when you spread it out, it's a crudely drawn map of the general area. So it includes the town, and then the town is like in a clearing in a forest, and then like one side of the town is kind of up against a sheer cliff face, and there it shows you the path to the cave. And he kind of taps on it. He's like, "That's where you're headed." And then he taps one of the buildings on the map, and he goes, "And this is where you are."
Okay.
Oh, so that's
Um,
how the map works. The pointing. Oh.
Applebottom is just gonna slightly lean over to Helmet and whisper, "Was it that map really worth 5 silver?"
He goes, "Hey, I'm the best map maker in town. I'm also the only map maker in town. But that's besides the point.
The only one that can read.
Not really.
No, he can't
Sorry.
read. None of them can read.
None of them can read.
There is a 0% literacy rate in this town."
That's awesome.
That's impressive, honestly.
Slightly worrying, but okay.
I'm a little concerned. I spent my entire life around books.
Well, that seems like a weird map.
I mean, it is very simple, but you know, we kinda know where to go now.
Well, like, how far is that? Are we walking or riding?
Maybe
Yes.
it's both. Do you
I
have
hope
units
it's
of
not too far.
measurement in your town? Like, do you know what distance is and how far to walk?
Now, Claire, don't talk down to him.
I don't mean to. I just genuinely don't know.
Yes. Of
Let's
course
do
we
it.
know how to measure.
Let's do it the
From
easy way.
here to the cave is about 700 paces.
Okay, feet. Of course
What
that makes sense.
what race
Not too
paces?
bad.
Because my paces are very, very different.
I would
Now,
assume
Claire, I
it'd
would
probably
assume
be
a normal
double.
size
Oh.
human.
Okay, so a human.
He gets this look on his face, like you know when you ask someone a question and you can see their brain stop working.
Oh my god.
It's doing the Windows boot up sound.
Yeah, he's clearly
There's no
he's
thing.
having,
Only elevator music behind eyes.
yeah, he's having a Windows blue screen moment. And then after a couple, like a minute or two, he kind of goes, goblins? He doesn't seem very sure of his answer, but that's
What?
the answer he's giving.
God,
So let's put it the easy way. How many days hiking will it take us to get there?
Oh, that's smart. Yes.
It should only take a couple hours.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not
that
too
makes
bad.
sense.
So it's the southern method of distance, because growing up in the south, people always say, whenever you ask them how far something is, they say how many hours or minutes. They don't say miles.
That's Michigan
Yeah.
too. But like,
Really?
that'll probably take about half an hour to get there.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yeah, we don't measure distance in miles. For
I mean,
example,
I feel like that's something everyone does. It's like, how far is it? It's like, well, it'll take this long to drive there.
some people will say, nah, it's like 50 miles. If say, so
I've never heard
an
anyone do that.
example, I have. An example, it would take me about 2 hours to get to corn.
To be fair, also no one measures in miles here.
3 kilometers.
Oh, there's that.
But I've never heard anyone be like, it's like 3 kilometers.
Maybe it's just
It's usually
a
like, it's a 5-minute drive.
Midwestern thing.
The Midwest is just, the South but cold. I mean,
Wow.
I mean,
My Missourian feelings are hurt.
oh my god.
Excuse me, sir. Your pupper's really trying to get up here and get my drink off the table.
I'm sorry. Just slap his head.
Okay.
So, what do we want to do? Do we want to finish this and then head that way, or do you want to try to check out this town? What do you want to do?
We have anything that is like helpful to I don't know, kill a dragon? Because I mean, all I have on my persons are these brass knuckles.
I mean,
Wow.
technically,
You know?
punch it to death.
Wait, you have brass knuckles?
Yeah, do you want to see them?
Yeah.
I take my
Yeah.
brass knuckles out of my bag. Like, here you go.
You're officially the coolest old lady Claire has ever met. She's just like, it's like a whole new world has been opened up to her eyes. She didn't know you could get that way when you're older.
Cameras are violent?
Isn't everyone to know?
I have some cooler things up my sleeve, but we gotta go outside for those.
Do you have sleeve knuckles?
That sounds
You'll have to
wrong.
see.
That sounds way wrong.
No!
That's.
We should go shopping.
Oh, you want to just move on? Okay.
Oh my god.
Let's go find armor. We're gonna need armor.
Probably a
I-
good
I-
idea.
I need to bring more booze on the journey. I'll be right behind you.
Unrelated
I'm
to
with the
anything.
little guy.
Can I do that thing, Odlin, and give it to where is it? I have to look in our DMs. I have to figure out what it's called. Can I use my freaking oh my gosh, my brain.
I think we need to
replicate
find a
magical
magical
item and
home
make an alchemy
for-
jug and give it to them.
Yes, you can make an alchemy jug to give to Austin for his drinking needs.
There you
Okay.
go.
Yay!
Yes, I'm sure
Here you
Claude
go.
is very
This might help you.
Thank you so much.
For anyone who doesn't know, an alchemy jug is a magical item where I believe once a day. Let
Let
check.
me read it. It can produce 5 total gallons of alcohol.
What? This is a
What are
thing
those?
that's existed?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's,
one of
it's
them.
part of the artificer.
So it is a large jug, and it looks to be about a gallon large. It weighs 12 pounds full or empty. You can hear sloshing in it, but when it's shaken, even if it's empty. So you can use, as an action, you can name a liquid from the table below and cause the jug to produce the chosen liquid. After you uncork the jug, as an action, and pour the liquid out up to 2 gallons per minute. So you can make 8 ounces of acid, half an ounce of basic poison, 4 gallons of beer, a gallon of honey, 2 gallons of mayonnaise, 1 quart of oil, 2 gallons of vinegar, 8 gallons of fresh water, 12 gallons of salt water, or 1 gallon of wine. And then you can only do this once a day.
I don't mean to be rude, but why would you need to make so much mayonnaise? What situation in any D&D game would cause
No,
you
we're-
to need
It's a
We're gonna-
team.
2 gallons
We're
of
gonna
mayonnaise?
we're gonna be
Zero
the
of-
first. We're gonna be the first case of my strange addiction in D&D.
The
Right?
dragon is like on freaking
Look,
TV.
Apparently,
I can think of
mayonnaise-
more than a few reasons.
No!
Oh my.
90!
90.
I'm just gonna
Woman!
lather myself up in mayonnaise and get my dog to have faith.
Claire does not
I
feel
don't-
safe. She would like to go.
I don't specifically know why that in the Dungeon Master's Guide it does specify mayonnaise. But I do
Yeah.
know that people find it very funny that you can produce mayonnaise with the jug.
That is gonna be the strangest sight
I
to
just
see.
want to know who has done this.
Apparently there is a running meme in the Critical Role community. Apparently one of them did use it to make mayonnaise and began eating it like Winnie the Pooh style.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just straight in with his hands.
Oh, that's gross.
That's disgusting.
Let me just
You
get the
better not
taste of
use
pure
that for that.
fat
I
in my
swear to
mouth.
God, you
Right.
better not use it.
Look, I
Anyway,
like mayonnaise,
Fill
but
up their tankards here, and I have my jug, and I have
Yeah.
everyone fill up their tankards.
With what?
I
Beer or
questionably
wine?
hold my tanker up.
Let's say wine.
Okay,
cool.
You get a
Okay,
gallon of
it's,
wine.
it's not mayonnaise. Okay, good. We're off to a good start in this campaign.
All right,
Okay.
everybody, and
What
I
it is?
I give it to everyone, except for Claire because she's underage.
No.
She's okay. She's
wait.
already got a beer.
And
Yeah.
get water.
Mm.
I will not have you on this. I will not have you on my conscience acting like this, young lady.
Claire runs off. It's like that Vine with like what's in your hand, a knife, but she's like quickly finishing the ale while she still
Yeah.
has it before Granny can take
Laughing.
it away.
I'm more surprised she's able to run holding it.
It's not a pretty sight. It's not graceful.
Okay, so you have your gallon of wine that you can split amongst yourselves as you want. You want to go shopping now?
Yes.
Okay. So you'll leave the tavern. There you can see the general shop. It seems to be the only shop, so you assume it will carry everything you need. And it's the sign over its door looks to be a pouch of coins. So you head in there. Again, there's a couple people milling about. They don't really pay you much mind. And then there's a single cashier. Though the store is small, it does seem to have weapons, armor, just anything you could think you would want to buy. It's very cluttered. It looks like they just, like, a lot of stuff is just, like, in piles. It looks like they just kind of, like, dumped their inventory onto shelves, and then when they ran out of shelves, they just started dumping it on the floor.
Wow.
Um,
Such organization.
Yeah.
stuff is just kind of everywhere.
Can I ask if we notice anything weird about the town since we've left the tavern? Is that something we would roll for again?
Yes, you can roll again for perception.
Everybody?
If you see anything else.
I was just curious.
Anyone who wants to roll perception can do it again.
I rolled a non-nat 20.
I'm gonna say Claire's not noticing anything because she's drinking. So
Glug, glug, glug.
she's not there.
Applebottom just slowly curses to himself, thinking about what Claire's gonna say and do.
None of you notice any. Like, you still clearly notice that things are strange. Diz and Tupacula, you haven't really clued into the strangeness of the town yet. Karma continues to feel a bit strange. She can voice her concern to the rest of the party, but it's a very vague feeling of strangeness. So, unless she thinks it's a concern, I mean, she can say something about it anyways.
I'm just not really sure about this place. I don't know how I feel.
Yeah.
Everything's a little bit wonky.
As soon as she says that, you do all notice how strange this place feels, but again, you don't notice anything that particularly stands out about why you would feel this place is so strange.
Gotcha.
So you just continue.
So I don't think it's weird. What I'm getting at is I don't think it's weird when we're inside the place and there's just armor and swords dumped everywhere.
Oh, the armor and the swords do have like their own place. The swords are all kind of like like a bucket, and the armor is like along the tops of the shelves. All the stuff that's on the ground is like piles of I was gonna say books, but they don't read in this town.
Other.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's like piles of like cases of produce and you know, like piles of toolboxes.
Nice.
Probably some like there's like a huge pile of rope that's like all coiled up, stuff like that.
Gotcha. Okay.
All the dangerous things that would like you don't want to step on them are on the shelves, or like in a bin. They don't just have like swords on the ground waiting to be stepped on and stab you in the foot.
Right.
They aren't that stupid.
There's tetanus right there. No.
Yeah, this is an clearly uneducated town, but they're smart enough to know that putting pointy things on the floor is a bad idea.
Put the sharp stuff away.
Yeah, they know enough to put sharp stuff away.
Thank God.
Yes, none of the items are labeled, obviously, and none of them seem to have prices anywhere. I assume you just have to. You would assume that you just have to ask the cashier what things cost.
Lord, they're all free. Oh.
I would like to go up and
No,
ask
Claire,
for
no.
a specific range of
Claire,
items.
just go take it.
Don't encourage her. No.
Get up to the cash. This fella is also fairly short, much like the bartender. He's standing on like a stool. So his head is much higher above the counter than the bartender. And
So they're all short.
no, just the two merchants you've met.
Okay.
The guy who sold you the map was fairly tall. I would say he was if the two cashiers you've met are about 3.5 feet, this guy was probably about 6 feet. The map guy. Just for a sense of scale. So this guy's also about 3.5 feet tall. He looks much cheerier than than your tavern keep, though. And you think he's a dwarf? Again, it's hard to tell. A lot of these people seem to have very vague ethnicities, I guess you'd say.
Alrighty.
I guess I'll start going through the pile. Maybe something to help my AC, or maybe something to help with my healing magic.
Claire, actually, already, I swear I didn't plan it this way. She has a lot of weapons on her.
Oh no.
And they all came naturally. Just so many weapons, so I think she's good. It's just so much
Okay,
for a
that's fine.
warlock. But are there any like potions or any like
There doesn't seem to be any magical items of any kind. This town seems to not have much in the ways of magic. Yeah, there's no potions for sale. There's no scrolls for spells. Not that they would be able to read them. Yeah,
Paper makes things happen.
nothing catches your eye as being magical.
Oh.
Unfortunately, this town, even in your, it seems. I guess technically medieval is the Dark Ages. They seem they seem a bit old in their ways. So yeah, not much magic. No magic to be seen here. You also haven't seen anyone who seems to be able to perform magic as you've been going through the town.
Oh, that's weird. Oh.
Being a life domain cleric, do I sense any of that?
You can tell that this. Give me.
You want me to do an Arcana check?
Yes, do an Arcana check.
Nope.
You're like.
You don't even say the number, it's just no.
Yeah. You make a valiant attempt to see if you get any magical vibes, but you can't focus enough to do anything of use.
I'm so worried about the youngling drunk.
You haven't. Yeah, you're so concerned. You're so just filled with worry that you are unable to focus enough to get a proper read on the magical status of this town.
Claire, get away from the swords.
Oh, but I already have weapons. Do you want to see my axe? And she pulls out like a bedazzled axe Stacy gave her.
Okay. So
He just places his hands together, concerned.
So are there any of you want to get non-magical items?
I would like to see if they have specific components.
Like for spell components?
No, just like things that I could. My spells take simple things.
Okay. You can look around. You can either dig through the bins or you can ask. You assume that the guy running this knows where everything is?
Alright, I'm gonna put in the chat what I'm looking for.
Okay.
And you can tell me if I find it.
I'd like to ask the shopkeep to see his arrows, please.
He thinks about it for a second, and then he points to, like, one of the back corners. And there's just, like, a pile of arrows. You have to dig through, like, some of them are damaged. You have to, like, dig a little bit, but you do find, however many arrows, I guess, you want to look for. that are in good enough condition to use.
Guess I find, let's say 15 for the sake of it. That are not like cracked or jagged.
Yeah, none of the feather things at the back. I don't know what those are called.
Yeah.
None of those are bent out of shape.
And take the 5 or 15 arrows. I bind them together with a piece of string I have. And how much for these?
1 copper an arrow.
Copper and arrow. So 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. And I give him-
I like putting on a New York accent. And you're actually in medieval New York.
That explains a lot.
That makes a lot more
it.
sense.
See,
The
see
height,
now I have
yeah.
more fear
You are
than when I heard
you are-
about the dragon.
You are not in medieval New York.
Wouldn't it be nice?
I come up to the counter and pound my hand down it. I'm looking for a shield, a good, strong shield.
He goes, shields are on top of that shelf over there.
Right.
He goes, we got metal and wood.
Metal and wood. I'm gonna see. Is there anything decent metalish there?
Yeah, all the metal work seems to be decent. This seems to be one of the few skills that this town actually has.
Oh, good.
Is that they're decent at blacksmithery.
Blacksmithery.
Although you might suspect that these items are imported and not made locally.
Mm,
Just because of the quality difference with everything else.
okay. So I won't push for the perception check again.
You just
But
have a feeling that no one in this town is particularly good at much.
yeah, like they don't belong there or something. But I guess I'm not noticing it. Is what I'm gathering. Can I just find the good one and bug him for how much it is?
He looks the shield over and he goes, 4 silver.
4 silver. Okay, got it.
Element that concerns me immediately. Typically, shields are not that cheap.
All right. So I throw him the 4 silver and call it a good deal.
Yes. You do get the sense that he is making all of these prices up on the spot.
Yeah, clearly. Okay.
Something tells me he may not have had this store for long. I don't.
Oh no, I think he's had this store for a long time, but the prices just vary every single day.
You do know that this town is fairly new. It is new enough that it is not yet on any, not on many current maps. Only the newest maps have this town added in. And it doesn't have a name on the. It's because again they don't know how to read or write, so I guess they never bothered to name it. So there's just kind of, it's just kind of marked down on some maps, which is the reason you don't have a map of this town when you arrived, because it's new. So I guess only locals have maps. Not that many people come to visit this place. It's not exactly booming in the tourism sector.
It seems like it.
I'd like to look around and see if there's anything that could possibly help a helpless old lady.
Yes.
Yes, helpless with brass knuckles.
We don't
And
need to mention those.
knuckle sleeves.
Out of the
Ah!
Knuckle
I regret
You mean
saying it.
elbows?
No.
I'm calling them knuckle sleeves for the rest of this.
Please, no, I regret it already. Please.
Does he know?
No,
Out of the items,
it's a thing now.
out of the items you requested, Karma, you find the mistletoe and spruce. You find the small bells and the yew leaves. You do not find any wire or bitumen drops, unfortunately.
Okay, so mistletoe, spruce, and bells.
Yes, and the yew leaves. So you find a majority of the items you were looking for, but not all of them.
I'd also like to go up and ask him. So, do you have anything that might be helpful for an old lady? I'm looking for a sort of hand axe that's not too heavy, maybe throwable.
He goes, oh, and 1 second, and he clambers off his stool, and he goes to the back wall behind the counter, and he pulls an axe that was in the wall, and he brings it back up to the counter, and he goes, "This is good enough."
Do you have something maybe a little bit bigger?
No, sorry.
Well, darn. How much for this one?
He thinks back to your reaction to the shield price, and he goes, "Yeah, 1 gold."
That seems a little bit high.
He goes, "You arguing with the only merchant here, lady?"
I don't know what to tell you, but I've been around this block quite a few times. And I tell you, the last time that I went into a store and got a hand axe, I didn't pay more than 5 silver for it.
Oh no, it's a Karen moment. No!
Let me talk to your manager.
No!
He seems to. He briefly seems like he's gonna fight with you on it again, and then he seems to remember something, and he goes, "You know what? Take it for 4. 4 silver."
Well, that's quite a deal there. I can do that. Hand over the 4 silver.
Applebottom just looks in confusion at the exchange.
This is how you get them to do what you want, honey.
Maybe they are dumber than they look.
That's not exactly what I was worried about, but okay.
He
Your alignment is Karen. That's
Yep.
what you
Your
are.
alignment is Karen.
That's your alignment. I swear.
Chaotic.
And then he goes, you're the adventurers who are gonna fight that dragon, right? I suggest you try and get there as soon as possible, because he wakes up at night, and then you're gonna have more of a fight on your hands. It's easier to get him when he's sleeping.
Oh, okay
boy.
then.
Strange New York dwarf.
Yeah. I
Is
suppose.
there anything else that I see that might be helpful to us that I could make a sleight of hand check on?
There's nothing that would be helpful that is small enough for you to sneak out.
Well, right.
Unfortunately.
What if my roll is good enough?
Fine, you know what? If you get a natural 20,
You've worn down the DM. You've done it.
this is a nat 20 on your first try sneaking something out. You can sneak out whatever you want.
Oh, that seems like a bad idea.
Steal his belt.
I think about it for a minute and then I'm like, well, maybe next time.
I feel like this is the real reason Odling made this a one-shot. He knew. He
Mhm.
knew what we would do.
To be fair, he also said that if we wanted to continue it, they could figure out a way.
The story I have in mind it will quickly run out of material. Which is why I made it a one shot in the first place. It kind of putters out after what we're doing tonight.
Yeah.
Anyways, Are you all satisfied with your purchases?
I'm ready to go. Can we get on with this? Look
Yeah.
at Magic Boy over there. He's twitching. I'd like to get out of here.
I don't know why.
We might have
He's
something
hipping.
to fix
He's-
that.
Claire like is a little woozy, and she's like, I don't know why he's twitching. And she's obviously
God.
tipsy.
Oh my god.
If you're
Um,
twitching, just drink a little bit more alcohol and it should calm you down.
No, you're not.
Oh,
No,
that's good
no,
advice.
odd.
Thank you.
Question for the DM. If I go over and on their drinks use purify food and drink, would it in turn make their alcohol free of any sort of intoxicating properties?
Oh god, I do not want that.
It's rendered free of poison and disease, and technically you can get alcohol poisoning.
Well,
Yeah,
alcohol is poison, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? If you purify their drinks, they'll become
Oh,
non-alcoholic.
good luck. Claire's already down, dude.
Yeah, it's a little late for me, but I only had like one mug, I think, right?
Just for future notice.
I'll
Fair
allow
enough.
it this one time. Even though I think technically it does not. It does. I think it technically does not count. But I'll let it slide.
It doesn't say. It just says all non-magical food and drink within 5-foot radius sphere, centered on a point of your choice within range, is purified and rendered free of poison and disease. That's all it
Yeah.
says.
So I think technically in D&D, alcohol is not considered a poison. But
Alright.
because I'll assume that it'll work this time. Maybe as a lovely grandma, you think alcohol's a poison and it will follow your intentions. So yeah, you can make all their drinks non-alcoholic.
Well, I only want to do it to Claire.
Okay, then
Nice
Well, then
try.
you'll have to get her far enough away from the rest for it to not take effect.
And
Oh,
I know
no,
that
I-
stranger
This
danger.
just-
Applebottom is
That
all
answers
for
my
that.
question. Please stop it. Alrighty. Well, are we getting to move on here, kiddos?
Yeah, I'm ready to go outside.
Okay. Yeah, you leave with all your purchases, and you look at the crude map and start to follow your way to the cave.
The cave.
Yes. Nothing happens on the way. It's not that far. And you're in like a fairly large clearing, so there's not really any way anything would sneak up on you. You probably pass like a couple farm animals, like sheep and stuff. Otherwise, there's nothing out here. Probably because no one wants to go near the dragon's lair.
Probably.
Yes. So, you get to the front of the cave. Give me a minute. We're switching maps here. Let me clear the fog for you. So you're at the mouth of the cave. You can arrange your characters however you wish. And you come to a large chamber. What would you like to do?
Applebottom will, pull his shield out and have a couple healing spells prepared and just hang back.
Can I use detect magic?
Yes, you can. There does seem to be traces of magic in this room, but there doesn't seem to be. Where you are, you can't see anything that's like an item that's magical or a being that's magical. You just it kind of makes the like faint aura you see is kind of just generally around the room, denoting that you assume that the room is magical.
I would like to step forward. I pull out my shield and step forward in front of the mage. Mage,
Okay.
right?
Go ahead and
Can you do that? Okay.
yeah, you can put yourself wherever you want.
Okay, that's what I'm figuring. What are all these? I don't know anything about this.
These are you guys.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a learning curve.
I'm sorry, I
do it.
apologize.
It's all good.
Yeah.
We
Uh-oh.
we
Who drew that friggin'?
It was an accident, I think.
Oh, I see.
That's how
I
I walk.
can get rid of it.
So at the mouth of the cave, do I see anything? Because I can't see the back corner right now.
Yeah, no, the room appears empty.
Okay.
Todd, are you running ahead?
Yeah, I'm just sneaking along the corners.
Okay.
Be careful.
The room appears empty, but as soon as you cross the threshold, magical glittering words appear in the air. And it says, in common, I presume, I have a tail, a head, but no legs. I am probably with you now. What am I? And then it says, answer to pass.
A tail,
It's a snake.
a head, but no legs. Did snake work?
Snake does not work.
Oh.
It says, I am probably with you now. I
It's
put
a-
the riddle in Roll20 so you can read it as many times as you want.
I take it I can't see it because I'm not quite in there yet, right?
No, they're in the middle of the room. You can see them from the hallway.
Okay. Right about there.
They're like
Is it
here.
like a story?
I was gonna say that actually.
No,
Uh,
you if you can't figure it out as your player selves, you can always do some sort of check. And I'll just say you know it. But I would like to see if any of you can figure it out naturally.
No, we have to figure this out. Don't help chat. Don't. I swear to God.
Is it a coin?
Yes,
Oh.
it's a coin.
Oh!
Oh, there you go now.
Oh, yeah.
When you say coin, when you say the word coin, the words disappear, and a bunch of rocks at the back of the room. 1 second, I need to move apart to reveal. 1 second. To reveal a new passageway.
Nice.
We dare head down there.
I assume you would like to continue down.
Is there anything else in the room? Like on the walls, we don't see anything.
No, there's nothing else in here.
What's
Yeah.
the light level in here? We're not having trouble seeing anything.
In this room there is still some natural light from outside, but I would the further in you go, the darker it gets.
Did anybody think to grab torches?
Nope.
I don't really need torches. I see very well in the
Do
dark. thank
any
you.
of you have the light spell?
Stacy gave me the ability to see in all the darkness.
I mean,
I
I
can
could
cast
light.
a firebolt. Maybe that'll help.
I could light one of you on fire with sacred flame. That would work.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Yeah, do it to the kid.
Do it to the tiefling. She can handle the fire. Excuse me.
No, the kid had alcohol. It'll burn even better.
It'd be way more
Have you
potent.
meet Stacy one day?
If you'd like, I could go up ahead because I see well enough.
d- uh, uh,
I'll take your silence as a no, as I keep
no,
walking.
no, you can. Yeah, you can go ahead of the group and act as a guide.
Diz,
that-
Oh
you're,
my god.
you're a human, aren't you?
Yeah, a big dumb human. Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
Would you like to enter the new chamber?
Yes, I'd like to.
Look at her walking.
Can I take a minute and
You okay, Claire? You seem to be losing your mind.
No, it's just the
little
way
more
it
than
looked like when
normal.
we were walking, but I think we're better now.
Can I take a minute to cast my my replicate magic item, which gets rid of my jug, and
No,
give
not the
goggles of night?
alcohol.
You can, though. Out of character, I will say that might be a waste.
I mean, I get dark vision, so I can see.
You probably won't need them very soon.
Fine.
If your character still wants to, you can. I don't know how many times you can use that in game.
Blah 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 blah. I can. It says I can learn this infusion multiple times. Each time you do so, choose a magical item that you can make with it. That's all it
I should have
says in
got
my.
the Cantrip Light. Damn it.
Okay. Then
That's all it says in my thingy.
You can make night vision goggles if you want.
Things you never thought you'd say as a DM.
I mean,
All right. Well, I'll make my glasses, and it gives me dark vision up to a range of 60 feet.
Oh, please tell me they're like granny reading glasses, like a
Oh, they're
chain.
definitely granny. They're definitely granny reading glasses, honey.
sit on the end of her nose.
Even with a senile string on the edges.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I
But
wouldn't want
but
to
I
lose
don't
them.
need them. They hang down past my tatas, honey.
It's a bludgeoning
That's actually
weapon when
kinda
she moves too fast.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
I remember the last time I was. Oh, never mind.
Okay. So, Pod, do you enter the next room?
Yes, I can put
Okay.
myself like here.
Can you can you roll a d20 for me?
I got a 9.
Okay. As you step into the room, you step over what appears to be a very poorly made tripwire, and then you hear a yelp, and then with your dark vision, you see that what appears to be here. I'll reveal the rest of the chamber. Hanging about in the middle of the room, it appears that there is a kobold caught in a net that he was clearly setting up, but you tripped off the trap and now he's stuck in it.
Ha!
I'm just slowly
Yep.
inspecting him.
He appears to be the only one in the room, and he seems pretty grouchy, but he could not get free.
So I kind of step up to him around here, I guess. And I'm like, excuse me, Sir Kobold, what are you doing?
Here, I'll put him on the map. There, he's right there.
Also
Oh.
going to go up to it and be like, "Are you all right there, honey?"
He's like, what does it look like?
Seems pretty okay to me.
You seem to be in kind of a pickle. Should you really be this snarky when we can save you?
Is there a reason that you're caught in this here item?
Well, I was setting it up until one of you dumbos tripped the wire.
Oh,
But
if
what
we're
was the reason you were setting it up?
That sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, and if we're so dumb, I don't think we can help you get down.
Yeah. Why were you trying to trap us?
I wasn't trying to trap you specifically. I don't know, I was told to set up a trap. I don't run the show around here.
Who
Just
told
take
you to
my-
trap?
Who?
Who told you?
He thinks out of her a minute and then he goes, "My boss."
Who's your boss?
And
Honey?
that is.
He goes, my boss is the guy who's in charge of me.
That doesn't
I
really
like
tell
him.
us who they are.
He's clearly, he goes, you wouldn't know him.
Well, then why
Oh,
not
baby,
tell
try
us?
me. I've been around for a while, honey.
Hey
Yeah.
guys, do you want to play the game of hit the pinata?
Oh,
Sounds like
Pinata?
fun.
What's a
Let's do it.
pinata?
we're gonna find out. We'll just hit this man and see what comes out of him.
Oh, that sounds like a good time.
It's been a while since Pete's had a dinner. I guess he wants some food, don't you, boy?
Oh.
A panicked look on his face, and he goes, okay, I'll work for the dragon in the next room. But you didn't hear it from me. I'm slipping back into New York.
New York. What
You
the
didn't
hell
hear
is New
from
York?
me.
Apparently, all the characters tonight are from New York.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It's just like freaking
It's just like the
Home
game.
Alone where they go to New York.
Yeah, they're all like 40s gangsters from New York for some reason.
Yeah,
I'm
see? I was setting it
gonna-
up for the dragon, see?
Yeah.
I'm gonna kneel down next to this little guy and be like, so is there anything you can maybe tell us about this here bossy horse?
He goes, you'd be an idiot to fight him.
Well, that doesn't tell me a whole much. If you don't give us a little bit more information, we do have this here dog. And from what I heard from my friend here, he hasn't had dinner yet.
So I
Yeah.
grab him. I grab him by the throat. And I go, what are his weaknesses?
He goes, he goes, well, he's the green dragon, so he's immune to poison. I think. He doesn't seem very sure of his answer. He goes, oh
Okay.
yeah, and he's also he can bite swords in half. He doesn't seem
What?
he seems
Sounds like he's making it up, yeah.
All right. Who wants the first turn at the pinata?
No, he did help us. We do appreciate you telling us about your boss's allergies to things.
He hasn't told us really anything though.
Yeah, could you?
I'm fine with it. Let's cut him down, because he's going in with us.
he goes,
A friend!
Oh, hold on there, honey. Hold on there.
I've always wanted a lizard friend.
like, oh no, I don't think that's a very good idea.
I have bows left over from Stacy. She didn't like it at first either. But hold on, let me find a bow. Hold on.
Clear here.
No, I'll make a friend. Hold on.
Clear. Hold on here. Listen here, honey. Is there possibly anything that your oh god, what's her name?
You're so close. Stacy's true name, the great ancient one who I love dearly, is and she started liking Stacy.
Did that mean
Right, well,
that
is
you
there
ate
anything
the
that she
fucking
might be able to
stuff?
do to help us?
Oh, there are many great things. She can help the whole world. She wants to talk to everyone, but I don't know if I like the way she wants to talk to them. But
Yeah,
I
sorry,
mean,
I don't think it's.
if you want me to
Talk to
commune
them.
with her, I can.
Are you guys a little bit concerned about this young woman here?
Yeah,
Who
Yeah.
I,
Growing
um,
more concerned by the minute.
I'm
As I
about-
do every minute.
see. I don't mind talking to people or animals, but I think this might actually just be in
That's
her
the
head.
closest one of you's gotten. Can I prove to them that Stacy is real? Like not anything game changing, but just like roleplay. Can I?
Yeah, you can prove Stacy's real.
Okay.
Um, yeah.
Stacy, so Claire's gonna kind of huffily pout. You'll see. I'll show you she's real. And then she like stomps off, and she has like a little vial of blood and glitter, and she mixes them together.
Oh my
And
god.
she like puts out a little tea set on the floor, draws the glitter and blood around it, and starts like chanting a nursery rhyme. And you just see these tendrils come up, these like shadow tendrils grab the teacup and like
Suck
I
them
am
in.
concerned.
and like just, there's no real tea in it. It's just a fake tea party,
Hey, I have a question. Does Cthulhu exist in this universe?
Well, there are patrons for warlocks called, I think they're called like great old ones, great ancient ones
Yeah,
that are
yeah.
very similar to Lovecraftian. They're very Lovecraftian inspired.
Yeah.
Did-
Cthulhu himself does not exist in the
Yeah.
general D&D universe, but there are like eldritch beings.
Okay.
And
I was gonna make a joke about Cthulhu.
Oh my
hold
god,
on,
not that
hold on
song
one
again.
second.
I know exactly what you're gonna do, Carmen. No.
Hold on. Hold on. I have a thing planned. Hold on.
Oh
Oh no.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
I am immediately worried.
I'm grabbing my doggo because I'm kind of freaked out.
Are you?
Hold on. I'm waiting for a response.
Oh my god. Are you bringing someone in to be Stacy?
Maybe.
Oh no!
It depends. They might not be free. But basically, yeah, you just see these actually real tendrils around the glitter and blood holding a teacup. So
Applebottom just slowly raises his mace up.
she's very nice.
Oh god.
You may hear Stacy
Wow.
later. She's currently busy with tea.
Well, alrighty then.
The number you
must
have been
say-
calling seems to be unavailable right now. Please call again later.
Oh my
I must say, being that we now have noticed this being, I am not any less concerned for your livelihood, young woman.
What? But she took care of me. She raised me practically. I was on the streets and, she took me in and she's great.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
last,
that just
the
makes
last
so much
time,
sense.
the last god that I had dealt with did the same thing, but it wasn't any less concerning.
Yes, I will give you a wolf token.
I just pull out my holy symbol. And just hold it to my side.
I'm not really a big fan of things I can't see. So I nervously step back and start drinking the beer I bought.
While you guys interrogate the kobold, I'm still having my tea party.
I'm messaging. I'm messaging a human to help us play Stacy.
Oh my god.
There's a dog.
Is there anything else that we need from this kobold? Because I still think we should play that Nyada game.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
I'm
mind
agreeing.
taking a few shots.
I don't know. She turns back from her tea party. I don't know if we
You
should be
know,
beating-
you just involve yourself with that tea party in your shadow tentacles.
Okay, I will look away. Oh, Stacy, these people. She's looking away while you all beat this poor kobold hanging upside down. What's your alignments, people?
He's just like begging. He's like, no, please don't stop. No, I didn't do anything. Please.
You were setting up a
setting up a
trap for us.
trap.
Yeah, and I got stuck in it. Isn't that punishment enough?
No.
I forget my alignment. Where the heck is it?
I'm chaotic good. Oh, I see the human. Oh boy.
Yeah, I need an answer from you, ma'am.
Autumn, no.
But no,
Here's
Stacy is
your
real.
response,
I think
Stacy.
Stacy can even talk now. I think her head is fully up. Stacy, will you say hi to the people?
Oh.
Hi.
No, Stacy, your
Me?
true voice. Your true, deep, ancient voice. Not the human one.
Hello.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
I don't know how I feel about this now.
So
I
everyone,
think we made a mistake bringing
this is
God into our party.
she's like an older
Something in my throat. Sorry about that.
she's like an older sister to me. This is she's amazing.
Oh my god.
But you can call her Stacy.
Hello, my name is Stacy. How are you all?
Concerned.
I'm quite
As you
concerned.
should be.
Stacy, I got you a new gift. I got it at the tavern. It's a new teacup.
Oh, thank you. It's so very pretty. I love it.
You're so welcome. Your bow looks so good today.
Oh, stop it. You're too kind.
Yeah. Well, anyway, they didn't think you were real, so I just wanted to pop you up here.
No, very, very real. Trust me.
Yeah, I know. They look like they believe it now. Oh, their faces.
No, no, no.
I'm gonna slowly move onto this side of the room and be like, my little old lady brain, I don't know if she can handle this.
Is it strange that I'm afraid and craving seafood?
I
You
thought that was going to go in a very different direction.
What did you think he was gonna say, that he was aroused?
Stacy is single, aren't you, Stacy? Didn't the last guy die?
Well, I've got things to do.
It's funny you mention that, but
Don't we have a dragon or something?
Oh,
Technically,
yes, that's
yes.
right. Oh, anyway, goodbye, Stacy. I'll see if I can hook you up.
thank you. Goodbye. Bye, folks. Bye, 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 bye.
Goodbye.
Alright, bye!
Bye. Not freaked out at all.
Stacy's looking for some hot eldritch horrors in your area.
Stacy's
Oh no. Oh no.
I was an eldritch horse. I'm not having it.
Oh god.
That right there is one of my favorite moments in any campaign I've ever been in.
Apple Bottom's just holding really tightly to his holy symbol, like, oh my fucking god.
Okay.
I'm gonna take one of the candies out of my pocket and be like, I might need this.
She's
My
self-medicating.
candies are laced with like cocaine.
Wait, now I want a can. Wait, hold
Yeah,
up.
come on, one of them.
I want
Whoa.
a granny candy. Wait.
Are you done beating the crap out of this kobold?
I didn't beat
Oh,
the shit out of him at all.
as soon as
What do you
Stacy
mean?
popped up, I just stopped beating the kobold and start drinking all my alcohol.
I don't think we've been beating him anymore for a while.
Yeah. Apple Bottom's concern for Claire has just like gone through the roof. He's just like, oh my fucking god.
She's very
I
well
can't
taken
leave-
care of.
I don't care. I can't leave you alone for a minute.
Alrighty. Well, folks, should we we get moving on here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I cut the kobold free, and I tell him to run away because it will get nasty.
He like thumps to the ground and then like scrambles out of the cave.
Gee, he's
Oh,
fast. He's
he-
panic.
Oh, that was so quick. I don't think he
Um,
had
I-
fun with us.
I'm trying to make
I
my way
really
over to
wonder.
you guys, but kind of wobbly.
Are you sure that was a good idea right before we went in to see this big old dragon?
That was
mister?
amazing. You're gonna see a star in action now.
Are you guys ready to
Yes, I
Yeah.
basically just stomp into the hallway. I'm done. Let's go.
Alrighty, Claire, why
Okay.
don't you go on up ahead?
Okay.
Just go in front of us so we can
What?
keep an
Yeah.
eye on you.
Wait, why do I have to wait?
Hey, listen, honey. If anything happens to you, we have that big old god on our side.
I am not a shield. I'm afraid.
That was not
You
what
need
I
CC
meant,
one time.
Are we
That's
allowed
what
to
I
use a
said.
child as a shield?
Don't
Yeah.
use the howling child as a shield.
No.
She still has like blood and glitter on her hands.
I didn't say I was the best grandma.
Hey, don't worry,
Look, we
kiddo.
just
You
think
won't.
that you could
you won't
talk
be
to the
hurt.
dragon and make
If
friends with it.
anything,
Uh-huh.
if anything, don't you think will protect you?
You know, if one of you'd be willing to go on a date with her, maybe I'd set this to the side. She's been single for a century. It's not fair.
I just
Pass.
remember I have a sister's wedding to go to.
Claire, honey. I just want you to know that I've had my tumbles with different beings. I'm not afraid. But I'm not currently looking.
I wasn't. Oh God! Now Claire knows too much about Granny. She did not want to know about the tumbles. Oh no!
Alrighty, are we moving on, kiddos?
Yes, please.
I'm not going
Claire,
first, you little
where are
tits.
you heading?
No,
We're supposed to be going into this
that
game,
was
not the other
role
one.
play. You can't just summon a god to protect you instantly as a warlock. You can't friggin' no.
That you just go in there, you talk to the dragon, maybe make friends with it, distract it a little bit, and then we
Throw-
kind of
throw
sort
some
of
blood.
make
I
it
am
not alive anymore.
distraction. Excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm
Go
not
for
going
it.
first. You can't make
So-
me.
So from the doorway, can we see anything?
You can tell that this chamber, the next chamber you're in does have torches in it that are on. You can tell that the room is full of treasure.
Mhm.
Really only leaving like I'll draw. So really the edges of the room look more like this.
Oh, okay.
All around the edge of the room is treasure. And then you can see like a large green, kind of undefined lump resting in the middle of the room. But you can't really see any more from where you are.
So I have primeval awareness. Does that mean I can detect this whatever's in there?
Yes. I need to check something.
I also have primeval awareness.
Yes.
Do you need a token for the dragon, Oddling? I have one for you.
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
I have one. just need to check something.
While this is happening, Stacy's doing that thing that young kids sometimes do, where they like absentmindedly like wipe at their face, and now she has blood smeared on her face with the glitter.
You mean Claire?
Yeah, Claire. Sorry. You know, when Stacy visits, sometimes I become her and she becomes me, and I forget my name. Sorry, but yes. Claire is wiping blood and glitter.
No, just blame it on the alcohol
All over it.
that you totally didn't have.
Oh my god.
This is not concerning at all.
Yeah, no, this does not make my heart rate jump
But
like
you know,
twice.
I've seen orcs and stuff wipe their face with blood. It's kind of a ritual thing, I believe.
I'm a big fan of blood.
Never seen them use glitter though.
Well, the glitter for summoning is just a little pizzazz. Stacy deserves it, you know. Pizzazz.
I'm okay with that.
I love that no one has asked where the blood comes from. Like,
No.
no one has asked whose blood this is.
Oh, I'm drunk. I don't care.
Yeah.
I think that's the least of our concerns.
And honestly, I'm too busy being ballsy. It's...
Oh my god. You.
Sorry, I was reading something for the wrong edition. Since that are you both using your primeval awareness? Or just one of you?
I am.
Helmut's gone first.
Okay. You have like this faint sense of a dragon, but not you get the sense that this whatever creature is resting in this chamber is not fully a dragon.
Oh.
Oh.
Interesting.
Well, I could sneak in there to get a look.
Probably not a bad idea.
Just if anyone of you could like keep tabs on Peace, because he's not very smooth when it comes to sneaking.
Yeah, I'll keep eye on him.
So I wanna sneak in there.
Okay. To build suspense and also because I have to, I'm taking a bathroom break. I will be back in 1 moment to reveal things.
Okay.
Before you go, I do want to tap Pod's shoulder and do an enhance ability using Cat's Grace.
Ooh. That's nice.
But he's
I'll
a
leave it
dog
to you.
person.
Claire, you just stay in the corner.
You play with your blood and your glitter.
Oh, now I don't have to be at the front. Now it's Claire, go to the back. Fine.
No.
We want you in the way front while we all walk away.
No. They
I
already
like
told me.
all animals, though. It just happened that P stuck around the longest, and he's been surviving with me for a while. I had a bird once. I didn't really... He wasn't really big into helping me when I was fighting Beast. He was just flying around screaming, "Caw-caw!"
I bet those stealth rolls sure didn't work with that.
No, he did not really help. He was a great fisher, though. I ate a lot of fish when living around the coast with him.
Oh.
Okay. So you're sneaking in?
Yeah.
He's being sneaky.
Okay.
Uh,
Where are you right now?
where my token is?
I need a sense of where you are.
You need. I'm here. I'm standing in the middle of the hallway now.
Okay. The as you get closer, I would like you to make a perception check.
A perception check.
Actually, make me stealth as well.
So the cat's grace, it gives advantage on dexterity checks, and you don't take damage from falling 20 feet or less.
I got a 21.
Was that your stealth check?
Yeah, on my stealth.
Okay. It doesn't notice you.
And you wanted a perception check.
Yes.
I got a 13.
Okay. You it becomes very obvious the closer you get that this is not a dragon. It looks like a pile of fabric at the moment. What would you like to do?
So first of all, I would like to go back to my friends and tell them that the thing in there is it's not as much of a dragon as we think it is. It looks like a pile of dirty laundry.
Quick question: do kobolds wear clothing?
Like out in the wild, do wear clothing. Usually, yes.
Okay, so it wouldn't be odd. Okay.
So, go ahead. Sorry.
I don't know how accurate that is, cause why would there just be so much clothing in one pile?
I don't know, but I see a
Is
bunch of
it
fabric in there.
Pod? Is it asleep?
I don't know. I kind of peeked my head in. I saw a bunch of like hoarded treasure around the edges, and I couldn't tell if it was a living being or not. There was a lot of fabric in the middle of the room.
I know this
I
is.
have a question for you. Is it possible that anyone else that has come here may have just, died and all of their clothing is just piled up in one spot?
I mean, it makes sense. They don't know how to read, but why would they pile all their clothing in a cave that's a couple hours away?
Maybe they don't want people coming around here very much. They decided that there was this big charade and that caused everybody to not want to visit.
Pod, what else did you see in there? Was anything besides this pile of clothing?
No, but I can go back in and check if you like.
Well, if this is the dragon's cave, typically dragons have some sort of hoard. Usually,
Where's all the treasure?
I mean,
usually it's something of one thing just multiplied by X.
Oh, maybe the dragon just really likes fashion.
Well, what didn't you say that there was gold and junk all the way around the edges? That's what the blue line is, right?
Yeah, seems like the dragon, if it now is a dragon, has been hoarding stuff in there.
That seems very likely.
So I don't get the idea. Is there any chance that Oddling that I'm wondering what's going on here?
You all seem very confused. Rightly so.
Is this perception check time?
You won't be able to see any more information from where you are, but if you would like to go further in to get more information, then you would be able to make another.
I would like to move up here.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I think I'm gonna go check this out for myself. Yeah.
Yes.
You just stand ahead of me, big boy.
Now that you're aware of the large pile of fabric, you would make an
Wait,
investigation.
why is Claire at the front again? Wait!
You ran in front of me.
Wait!
Not to break the immersion or anything, but the music I have playing right now has nothing but like bells playing, like death bells.
Death bells ring! Are you listening?
You're right. I'm like,
Um,
oh man, this is, I don't know if we should.
Stacy joins! The blood's
Kind
a
of.
glistening!
Can I have everyone that's approaching make a stealth check?
Can I
Uh.
perhaps ask a question first? Is anyone here able to produce a flame?
Oh no, there's torches in there. You can see fine.
This is not why I'm asking for flame, ma'am.
I can make.
Yes.
I have
I
much
can
fire!
make flames.
I have much
I
fire!
have many fire.
I can make
Whoa.
If you could just burn this piece of spruce for me, please.
Grandma wants to smoke her cigars.
Grandma's got a blunt.
Hold on, young.
Quote unquote cigars.
I can light that for you, Geraldine. As I pull out my flint and tinder.
That kind of fire. I'm disappointed now.
How does it feel being the fire tiefling where whenever people need something lit, they just turn to you? How does it feel, Nighty?
I'm gonna sit it on the ground.
You have no idea.
And then wait for it to burn out, and then stomp it out with my foot. And then I'm going to pick it up, all the ashes with my hand, and cast pass without trace for everyone. Nothing can detect us if there's anything in there.
I'm sorry. say that again?
That's pretty useful.
Pass without trace. With the ashes from the spruce, I'm going to gather them up into my hand, and I'm going to cast pass without trace.
Okay.
That I can cast a veil of shadows and silence around the party, and every creature has a +10 bonus to dexterity and stealth checks and can't be tracked except for by magical means.
Okay. That works. Doesn't seem to notice you. If it's even alive. Can you all make perception checks for me?
Yeah.
Claire sees nothing through the grime on her face.
I
She has rolled a 5.
Geraldine rolled a 22.
Yeah, unfortunately, you basically see nothing with a 5.
What are we doing?
Rolling perception.
Alright. Hiya! Man, my rolls are low.
Mine are sucking.
It is.
I am
Okay.
proficient with perception. What is this?
So, it doesn't seem to notice you, but you do hear, like, grouchy, whispering, and you can't make out what's being said. And Karma can make out what's being said, but it is not a language she knows. So it's still pointless. And the big pile of clothes begins to like wiggle a bit. And it kind of it kind of I guess moves to its intended form, you think. What you're looking at appears to be a blanket draped over multiple creatures. That is very poorly made to look like a dragon. There's like a big felt tongue hanging out the front, and like large button eyes and like wings and a tail that have been sewn on, but like look like they're like about to fall off, because they're sewn so poorly. And it kind of like awkwardly like waggles and like sways around as like whatever's inside is clearly arguing.
Can I cast as a cantrip gust of wind to blow the tarp off?
Yes.
I would like to do that.
I also would like to be very impatient at this moment and start stomping in the room at them,
Wind
drawing
blows
sword.
the tarp off, and it reveals 1 second, I get my tokens. It reveals 5 kobolds.
Oh my
These
god.
guys are brilliant. I like them.
2
5
of them-
kobolds in a trench coat. I can't even.
Two of them are holding the 5th one like on their shoulders. To get now, I'm not gonna hero perception again because you'll have realized this. Now that you after revealing the kobolds are pretending to be a dragon, you come to the realization that all of those strange people you met in town earlier were also all kobolds.
How about that, right? Yeah.
Wait, so really, I feel like they're just trying to create their own like Disneyland, with fake townspeople and a fake dragon. It's a money scheme.
Little animatronics, dragon.
They're
Yeah.
freaking getting adventurers in to buy maps and weapons. It's not
Welcome
even-
to the Hall of Presidents. Yeah.
The bartender and the shopkeep were just single kobolds dressed up in poorly made costumes, but the map seller was actually 2 kobolds stacked on top of it.
That's why he was a little taller.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, this
I'm not
is
gonna be tall for
amazing.
an elf.
He was exactly double the size of the other one.
Literally double the size.
Another also all of those the houses you were in and passed, all of those buildings are also all very poorly made. You didn't quite notice it when you were in there, but now that you're remembering back to your experience in the town, you realize that every building looked like a strong gust of wind would have blown it over.
We were freaking in like a fake town. It's an amusement park. I can't.
It isn't. I will tell you right now that it is not an amusement park.
So, just outside of character, I believe, is this just? I'm curious. Is this like a? Are these guys bandits and they've just stolen a bunch of stuff and they made a mythos around hiding their stuff? Is that what's going on here? That's what I'm wondering.
They are schemers. They
They are
trick you.
scheming, right? Okay,
It,
that's amazing. Amazing, Hotling.
it appears that they have. They are intentionally luring adventurers here to come fight a fake dragon, but it is unclear to you what their intentions of this are. You can interrogate them if you wish.
Can
They
Stacy
all-
help interrogate?
Oh, no.
I'd like to walk up to them and reach into my bag and just pull out my brass knuckles and slam them onto my fingers. Excuse me! Excuse me!
Oh.
They all seem very scared. They have a feeling that you get the sense that this was clearly not part of the plan, and they don't know what to do now. Because they weren't prepared for what happens when the secret, like, once everything falls apart, they don't know what to do.
I have a quick question. Was the meat
Yes.
also kobold?
No.
Okay, okay. I just want to make sure Claire hadn't eaten a sentient creature. I feel better. Okay.
No, it was probably just whatever they were able to scrounge out from the forest.
An old dead adventurer.
Oh no!
I will neither confirm nor deny whether or not it was adventurers.
No!
Yeah.
You fed the child human meat. You freaking
That was your choice.
I did not confirm nor deny what the mystery meat was.
I told you not to do it.
I was hungry.
I was hungry.
Oddling, did you forget to go to the bathroom?
What? No.
Yeah, I didn't either, and I kind of like to go.
You can take a bathroom
Yeah,
break.
go.
Okay.
Pee,
Okay.
pee, pee.
Okay, I'll be back.
While this is happening, are there any sticks around us or twigs?
No, this is a cave.
That doesn't mean that there might not be twigs.
There are no twigs in this cave. It is all stone, and poorly made dragon costume.
Can
For
I
the
walk up?
sake? Go ahead.
Can I walk up to the dragon costume and use mending to make it look a little better?
Aww. We can let them pretend to be a dragon. It'll help us fight them.
You can. I'm not. I'm not sure how much better you can make it.
I'll just make like the stitching like tighter and stuff like that.
I mean, if you really want to, you can.
Yeah,
By all means, use your mending spell to fix their dragon costume.
sure.
It's on a heap behind them.
Okay, I would like to go up to this first one while slamming my knuckles on my fingers and my old lady self go, would you like to explain to me what on earth is going on here?
As she says this, I'm just like, ooh, this is actually a decent fabric.
They all exchange looks.
They're getting barked at by a dog.
They all kind of
Get
look
in
at
peace.
each other, and one of them kind of shrugs, and then the first one looks back at you, and he's like, he goes, "Please don't hurt us."
It depends on what you are planning on doing.
Yeah, I'd like a little bit of an explanation here why you guys are trying to lure people into this cave and posing as a great green dragon. I thought I was gonna have some fun here, but no, it's just a bunch of you guys.
We just wanted someone to take all this gold.
Oh, well, we'd be willing to help. I
So
mean...
you want people to take your money?
No, just this treasure.
That
Well, why this treasure?
We don't want it anymore.
Can
What's
I,
wrong with
like,
it?
see if they're trying
what
to
what did you
disguise-
do? What did you do
I
to
don't
it?
trust it
What did you do to
anymore.
it?
They
No, don't touch
So-
any of that. Put that back.
But it's so shiny. I just thought
Claire!
it's fine.
Claire, have you picked up any of the treasure?
No, she was going towards it though. I'm glad you noticed. Remove my token.
I'm just standing on top of it right now.
Make an insight check for trying to see if they're telling the truth.
To hit
That's a
who?
13.
Okay.
I got a 4.
You weirdly get the sense that they are both lying and telling the complete truth at the exact same time.
Maybe they don't want it in here, but it's not really gold.
No, more than likely, it's probably got some sort of curse.
chocolate coins covered in gold.
Oh my
foil.
god, what if it's just a long, nasty mimic just wrapped around?
Can I use detect magic and see if there's anything wonky in here?
All of the treasure seems magical, but you could not tell what type of magic.
Pod, don't stand on the gold. But can you come
okay.
down?
Okay.
I have to point out, someone in chat said, or what if it's 10,000 mimic coins?
Oh.
And just the
Oh,
thought of
wow.
like
Oh,
10,000
no.
little mouths opening up just makes me so uncomfortable.
Or we're in a mountain mimic, and we're slowly working ourselves towards the stomach, where we would slowly bathe in stomach acid for the next 100 years.
Just a
Uh,
side thing, this is not the case, but there is a creature in D&D that makes itself look like a gold coin, and then when you put it in your coin purse, it slowly eats all of your real treasure and replaces it with copies of itself.
Oh my god.
No!
oh.
That's a real thing in D&D. That is not what this is.
Never tell any of the DMs in our community about this. Why would you tell? Why?
Oh no, you just gave me ideas.
We're streaming, Oddling!
Yeah, I know.
Anyways, I would like to go up to this here buddy here, this one.
Mm-hmm.
It's not letting me ping him. This one.
Mhm.
And I'd like to grab the collar of his whatever he's wearing and just say, if you want to get out of here in one piece, you're gonna tell us what's going on here, sir.
He goes, it was the mayor's idea. We're just following orders. We were just told to dress up like a dragon and make sure that whoever came down here took the gold.
For what
Why?
reason?
I don't know. He just said that we shouldn't have it anymore. We want to move.
Then just move and
Yeah,
leave it here.
leave.
We can't, because all the treasure's here.
You
Why not
obviously
just leave it
don't like
behind?
it.
we
Nobody
can't
ever
leave
said
it.
that they were smart.
We can't leave it behind. We need someone else to take it.
So the question is, we came here thinking about a fight. We were
Yeah.
all to fight. Who wanna punch a bunch of kobolds and then go back to the mayor?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
like that. I like the way you're
I could
thinking.
throw at them.
I swear we don't do anything.
I
That's
would feel
right.
bad if we attack these.
Does anybody have any firewood on them?
I do.
We're not burning these kobolds.
Oh, no, honey. We're not gonna burn them. Can I have a piece of that? And I'm gonna break it up into twigs.
Yes, you can. Here you go.
All right. Well, I would like to make 7 twigs out of that. And I'm going to take my hand axe and I'm gonna sharpen each one to a point. Then I'm gonna cast spike growth around the kobolds. So everybody move back.
Okay. Sure, lady.
So you guys know. Everybody move back. All right, now I get that you want to leave, but because of this, and we have this here going on, you're not going to leave now until we're out of here. Okay? If you hit any of these twigs, it gives you a bunch of damage, and you don't want that. Okay?
I thought we were going to fight them. I was wanting to catch up on the book I
Okay.
have.
We're gonna go deal with the mayor.
I'm there with that. Yeah. Sounds
We
good.
got a bigger problem here than these little guys
Hey,
here.
if
They're
you're-
not going anywhere.
If you're
Sir.
scared and you don't want to be alone, I could have my friend watch over you.
No. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's yeah, your friend, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Here I-
What's their name?
No,
Stacy.
No, her name is. Oh, she heard me. See when you pronounce her. Stacy, I have a job for you. Okay.
What can I do for you?
So-
I was sleeping.
I I know. So
sorry to wake
remember,
you.
there's, I told you about the mortal thing called babysitting and how a lot of young girls do it and you earn money. Well, Stacy, I'm gonna teach you how to babysit, okay? Do you see those lizard creatures over there?
Yes.
You can't trust them, so I want you to keep an eye on them and make sure they don't leave.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm certain you could convert them. You could just talk to them while we're gone. If you wanna get some more friends.
Question.
Yes.
Can I eat them?
It depends. If we don't come back, yes. If we do, no.
Okay.
Okay.
Some of them feel like wanting to date you, Stacy. Just saying.
Is your mom hot, Stacy?
Okay, we're going now. Goodbye, Stacy. I just imagine the kobolds are like pissing themselves.
Alright, and we're moving, kiddos. Let's get out of here.
The dog is barking. The dog is barking.
I'm
at
sorry.
Loud.
Peace was apparently really itching to bite some kobold. He's still very hungry.
You head back to town.
Okay.
Thank you, Stacy.
one sec.
Goodbye.
I just imagine as we
Wait,
leave, I imagine as we leave, we just all hear like,
So, how you doing, dragon baby?
And just kobold
Next to
screams. I
Do I
know.
feed you or I don't know what to do.
I love the idea of like a kobold warlock coming out of the situation.
You know, I'm sorry she didn't leave me any money for food or pizza or whatever.
Daisy remembers that sentient creatures need food.
You just see her just looking up like some card keys, just like.
Does this entertain you? I don't really know.
And they're like grown A kobolds, but she doesn't know ages, so they're just Claire said
the
babysitting.
car keys are just like little like appendages of different people.
Yes. Bone.
Oh my
God, I love it.
So, what do you like to do when you get back to town?
I suppose just go towards the mayor. Whatever building he's in. Do the buildings look any different?
You can see them in their true glory. Yeah. Now you can see them for what they are, which is very poorly made, buildings. But like their size and general shape hasn't changed. You can see that you can also see now that all of the townspeople are 1 to 3 kobolds dressed up.
Like grab the closest one and tell him, point us to the mayor's house, please, while I grapple my axe.
He's like, he just shakily points to a building of like down the street.
Start walking that way.
Yep.
Yeah.
If I could just ask one of you young gentlemen here, I have used up a lot of my energy. If I could just use somebody's arm to hang on to, my legs are a little bit tired.
I mean, Peace is a good friend. He will probably help you.
I don't know if a dog is going to be very helpful.
Oh, I thought you were blind. Needed to see where you were going.
No. I'm not blind. I'm just old.
Applebottom sighs and
Is that
leans his
different?
shoulder.
Thank you. Very helpful. Would you like one of these candies?
No,
This one doesn't have drugs in it.
I'm good.
Alrighty.
Wait, some of them
me.
have drugs in them? I'll have one.
Claire, no.
No,
Claire,
no.
no, no,
Oh,
Claire.
okay.
Drugs are only for the older of us, okay?
It's always Sunny tries to raise a freaking kid. I swear to God. Drugs are okay as long as you're an adult. That's the lesson. PsycheSiren Streams does not condone any views expressed on this channel, including my own. Please don't sue us.
The mayor's house seems to be the most well built.
How about that?
And it also seems like it was the first one that ever was built. Are you gonna knock or just bust in there?
I say we just plow through.
Okay. You like kick in the door, it just like falls off his hinges and just like thumps onto the ground.
Nice.
I mean, there you don't have the best judge of the kobold aging process, but what you assume is an old kobold, in like long robes that also aren't very well made, but they're robes nonetheless. Looks up from what seems to be a large tome. He was clearly performing magic of some kind and has since stopped when you rudely burst into his home. And he's now just staring at you a bit surprised and scared. What are you gonna do?
I think I'm just gonna stomp up to him. I think we're all impatient at this point. I definitely am, as a big, dumb, impatient dude. And I'm just gonna grab him up and go, "What's going on in your town?"
He looks absolutely terrified. It takes him a second to find his voice again after looking like he's about to pee himself out of fear. And he's like, we just wanted to get rid of the treasure so we could leave. Please don't. Please don't.
What's wrong with the treasure? Why would you not want treasure?
What's the reason that you need to get rid of it so you can leave?
He lets out a long sigh, and he goes, You might want to sit down for this. And he, like, gently, like, pries himself from your grasp, and he goes over to, like, what you assume is a pot of tea, and he starts pouring cups.
What's in the pot, sir?
It's tea.
What kind of tea?
Ayahuasca, he's getting Sorry.
Chamomile. He has a box that says chamomile on it.
Chamomile?
Oh my god, I love it! Chamomile!
It's chamomile.
No, we should respect it. This is obviously the exotic tea. Chamomile. Thank you, Mr.
Isn't
Kobo.
that some sort of monk meditation style?
Yeah. He
And
brings all the cups of tea over.
As Pod is sobering up and returning to his timid old self, he goes like, could I please have some beer or ale or stout or anything?
I don't have any of that, sorry.
Are you sure you need more alcohol, young man?
Yes, I do enjoy alcohol.
I don't know if
You
that's
always need more.
I don't know if that's a good decision right now.
I only have chamomile and water.
Oh, okay. I'll take the chamomile over the water.
Imagine if there was a tea enthusiast just in here right now. Be like, how dare you pronounce it chamomile?
I worry that we're gonna summon another Stacy.
He takes He takes a seat at his table, and takes a sighs deeply and takes a sip of his tea, and he begins telling you about how everyone who lives in the town used to be like a nomadic tribe of kobolds that would go around and band together and fight monsters and steal all their junk. When they came across this dragon, they, there's like 20 or 30 of them, so they banded together, they took the dragon out. A few of them died, and then they took all the treasure. Little did they know, the treasure is cursed, and if you claim it as your own, you're unable to leave within, I'd say about a kilometer. You can't get any farther than a kilometer away from the treasure before you feel like you have to go back, because you need to be around to protect your hoard. So they haven't been able to leave. So their only solution they could come up with was building a fake town to and then
That is amazing. I love this.
they learned the mayor, as he is known, was tasked with learning high-level illusion magic to make the entire town seem like not a bunch of kobolds living in huts. Unfortunately, the magic they're using doesn't quite reach to the dragon room. So by the time you get down there, the illusion is broken, and you realize the truth about the town. And you guys were their first attempt.
Oh, nice.
I love that they didn't try to remove the curse through a spell. They just tried to get other people to claim it. Like, of all the things.
They don't know enough about the curse. All they know is that it can be passed on by someone else claiming the treasure. So the expectation was that you would go down there, think there was a dragon. You would kill the dragon, which was actually you murdering the 5 kobolds, and then you would take the treasure and they could all flee.
So
But-
what you're saying is that if we
So-
took treasure, we would
Yeah.
be stuck here?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Well,
You-
this
So
is
you
good.
didn't touch any of that, did you?
No, I just stood on top of it. Well, my pockets are clean.
I asked Claire.
I didn't. I wanted to, but I didn't touch it.
Alrighty.
She probably stole some.
You have been
Uh-oh.
so mean to me. Yeah, you yell.
Wait, hang
I
on.
wouldn't steal.
Do you think?
I was about to say
We don't-
the same thing.
What?
What would happen to poor Stacy if she touched the coins?
Oh, Stacy is a great ancient one. She is not of corporeal form. She is neither here nor there or anywhere.
And no use of coins.
She would not be affected.
She could take it as a memento of the mortal world. Or, just
She
Take
only
all of it.
desires bows and teacups. You leave Stacy alone.
imagine all the teacups that Stacy would be able to buy with the gold.
No, they have to be gifts or they
Can't
don't
believe
mean
Claire
anything.
abandoned Stacy though.
I will never. We're not leaving Stacy. We're helping them with this curse. Or leaving them.
You realize that you can take Stacy literally any way you want.
Oh.
Hang on a second.
Stacy,
So
there is Stacy may know how to break the curse, or may be able to tell you how to break it.
Yeah, that's right. Let's
So
ask
if-
Stacy. She's
if
used to
it is-
doing things like this.
If it is real gold, we probably want to take it, but we want to get rid of the curse first.
Probably.
Are you
Yeah.
suggesting
Yes.
that we go back down?
Well, I have a friend named Stacy, Mr. Kobold Man, and I think she can help us get rid of this curse.
I thought her name was.
That is her
It's-
name.
It's Stacy for short.
Stacy
Stacy
is
for short.
shortened. Yes, her real
So
name.
I
Huh?
kind of like the name. That sounds like when Peace is having a kobold bone stuck in his throat.
Yes, it is very similar to how is, but we should go check on them anyway. Stacy may be getting hungry though.
So
Please,
it-
Stacy has eaten those poor kobolds.
it is either clear the curse or leave the kobolds to him, because kobolds are a menace, and these are stuck here, so that's one less menace.
I mean, if you train the kobolds, they could be a decent little group of mercenaries.
You see, I personally don't like kobolds that much. I'm more like into getting animal companions and such.
You know,
Like Peace.
if these kobolds really do want a new place to live, where Stacy lives is pretty nice. We could just have them go over to her plane and work for her.
I don't think the kobolds want to live in the void.
Oh.
No,
It's not whether you
fine.
get
They'll love it
choice.
there.
Yeah, what's
Once...
Oh, so are we heading back down there? Or are we just sitting here and chatting?
No, we're gonna go back and well, actually, I could just commune with her, probably. She'll speak through my mouth, though. It'll be kind of scary for y'all. But you can... I'll
No,
have
no, no, kind of
Stacy...
scary
need to
already.
worry at all.
It's
Yeah.
okay. I'll commune with Stacy. That way she gets to stay with the kobolds. But she'll just speak through my mouth. Just try not to be too scared, okay? All right, here goes. And her eyes roll back, and she starts levitating a little.
Oh my
And
god.
Claire's mouth opens.
Sorry. Hello, hi.
I think I may have eaten one of the wrong candies.
I think this was laced with some LSD. Oh god.
Yeah, this one definitely didn't just have cocaine in it.
You sure it's not the ayahuasca or Kamama Mama
Do
tea?
you have any more of those?
It might be the Kamama tea.
All right. Why
Sure,
was I
mom
summoned
away.
by my ear?
Sure, mama
So
way.
so Stacy here. This town has a little bit of a predicament apparently, and there's a curse attached to all that gold that's down there. You didn't, by chance, put any of that in your pockets, did you?
I can't really say one way or the other. But probably no, honestly, no. It's actually no.
Well, that was a little bit concerning. Well,
Stacy, did you take some of the gold?
I don't even need gold where you're from. Do you just like it, the little shiny baubles?
Nah, not really.
Alrighty. Well, from what I can tell here from this nice gentleman here that runs this town, they're stuck here because they kept taking all that gold and they put it down there, and now they're stuck here. So we're wondering if you might know if there's a way for them to be able to break that kind of curse. We don't know that because we're just normal people, but you might know that because you're this whole big old great one, right?
You talk too much.
Dang.
Moody, Stacy. Jeez.
Hey, no, you shut up. Listen to me. Okay. Here's how you do it. The curse can be broken by destroying the gold or someone who truly doesn't want it taking it.
Aww.
Doesn't that mean that the cobalt, one of the ones that doesn't want it, could just take it because they don't want it?
When they took it, they did have the
Oh,
intention.
okay.
They wanted it. But now that they know it's cursed, they don't want it. But it can't.
That's
You
very
can't.
understandable.
Yeah, you can't. You sadly can't undo it once you've claimed it and been cursed.
Alrighty then. Well,
If that's the
what do you guys
case,
think?
then wouldn't we just need to act like, oh, if we find something really amazing, we just like toss it to the side, like I don't care.
Or you know, you could if you have a forge in town, you could just probably smelt it all down.
Listen, time is money, mortals. Hurry up.
Well,
So,
oh man,
hey,
I'm
Stacy,
not sure.
what you don't want it, right?
Do I want this gold?
Do you? Yeah, I mean, you know. Do you want the
You
gold?
don't even have a
You can
use
take
for
it as an offering to your omnis.
You know,
Then
I'm
he'd
going
want
to
it. Then it would want it.
Give me a second to think about that question, but do you have any other questions for me?
Whoa.
I think for right now we might be okay. Do you guys think so?
Yes.
At the moment,
You know, honestly, I don't need the gold. Okay,
And
I
then
don't
take it.
personally need it.
take the gold.
So it's probably the best idea for you to take it to your whatever plane that you're from, right?
Well, you know, honestly, I've got a hard date coming up, so I don't really need the gold. Time is important here.
You have a hot date.
Oh, who's the date?
The date is 80s, actually.
It's one of the kobolds.
You know
All
what?
five of them.
We should just probably let Stacy leave now and get, you know, the tiny one back.
Alrighty.
We'll sort this out.
I am open
Well, we'll
to any
see.
other. No, let me finish. I am open to any other further questions, but regarding this gold, I don't know much about it. I've given you all I can.
Yeah, thank you for your wisdom.
You're
Thank you,
welcome,
ma'am.
human. You're welcome. Make sure to wash your hands.
Oh yes, we don't want any sickness going around.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Strangely good advice from a big scary monster talking through a little woman.
Claire's
Talking to a
eyes
child,
just
yeah.
like roll forward and she hops down to the ground. So, what did Cece say? She's always so smart.
Well, apparently she
Well-
had a hot date.
Ooh.
Well, apparently we need to find someone that doesn't want the gold
Oh.
Or we could destroy it.
or destroy
Yeah.
it.
Who doesn't want gold?
Does anyone know
Stacy
Fireball?
didn't really
or
want
anything
the
like that?
gold.
Could we
I
get
Oh, I've
I can
got
cast a
fireball.
firebolt. I can't cast a ball though.
Oh, I've got a fireball.
So we melt it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, unless we find someone that doesn't particularly need the gold or want the gold, then the only option is to destroy it.
Does melting count as destroying?
Yes. Once the items kind of like if you melted them and it just became like a big glob of gold, then the curse would be broken.
So toss it into the forge fire.
Ooh, okay. We can do that.
And then you can make a pretty golden cursed sword. And just hand
Oh,
it
we
to
could probably
random
make quite a
item.
few of them.
Oh, I don't know if the answer is making cursed swords. Although Stacy would like it for her army, maybe.
I mean, they wouldn't be cursed anymore.
It would be just normal
Unless
swords.
they wouldn't be cursed anymore unless you recursed them.
Oh, Stacy could recurse them. Oh. Yes, let's make her weapons. Yay!
Okay, so let's gather all the kobolds that are able to help us carry, and we'll gather all the coins and throw them into the forge fire.
Perfect.
So you enlist the help of every kobold in town, and they all take the gold back up to the town in just handfuls. They get a few wagons, wheelbarrows, buckets, anything they can used to help carry the gold. Then, as directed, you melt down the gold in batches in the big forge until you have loads of gold, whatever you want to make it into.
This is amazing.
I have a question. So when we get back down there, are those kobolds okay?
That's
Are they?
They got a hot date. That's what they got.
Yes, but does Stacy take them back to her plane?
Bad gold.
Would you
Bad gold.
would you like me to ask?
We're not gonna
Stacey?
answer that question. Bad gold go here.
That's for the next episode. Find out.
Will Stacy finally find her date? Tune in next time on the Psyche Paths stream.
To nicely wrap up this story, you make a bunch of gold items. All of the kobolds are like forever in your debt, and they've basically become your personal army now.
Yes.
Yes, we have an army of kobolds.
Yeah.
They're starting the dragon cult.
I am the littlest warlock that has given her patron an army.
Except for the 5 that you tied up, who are now in a loving and committed relationship with Stacy.
Everybody's happy.
There you go, Stacy. There you go.
And
Got her hot date.
they elect to go be with Stacy wherever that is. They seem happy.
They don't really have much of an option other than be happy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You make the big god lady happy, or you get the burn stick.
Or get some water on.
And everyone lived happily ever after. The end.
It truly was a Disney village.
Yeah, it really was.
It was totally a charade.
Can
man.
we just give a huge shout out to Acorns for on the fly
Yeah.
voicing Stacy?
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's get some
Jimmy.
claps in the chat.
Another
I got
That's
really
in the chat.
confused. Okay, so here's like
Yes.
Carmen DM'd me. She's like, "Hey, are you available to do a voice?" I'm like, okay. And then she said that it was Stacy. I'm like, okay. Like, how does this voice
It's
sound?
Stacy. It's nothing else. No description. Just
Your
Yes,
name's
just
Stacy.
And then I get into this DM here, and then I hear the word deep, and then I hear the word demon. I'm like, oh,
So you want this voice?
which honestly is the easiest voice for me to do outside of the ooh voice. Ooh voice is the worst the hardest voice for me to do.
It's perfect. His name is on there, but y'all can check him out at twitch.tv/A_C0RNZ. Acorns. Thank you
yeah.
so much. Oh my god.
Welcome.
That's awesome, dude.
10 out of 10.
Claire and Stacy will be back in some campaign. I don't know what it's gonna be.
Actually,
I 100% feel that this campaign, this group needs to be a campaign.
I feel like the ending was just us becoming the big bad because now we have a kobold army
it's a campaign of villains.
with golden swords
I mean,
and a
you
drug
could-
dealing granny.
I mean, I have a campaign of the Dark Horse and the Circus, if you want to.
Oh my god.
So, Arya in my chat said to tell Stacy to go to demonsonly.com.
Stacy already has her own only demons.
You don't have to be lonely.
Later on in life,
Lonely.com.
in another universe, Stacy is Dr. Matt or whatever it is. You know, I'll get you, Gadget.
I'll get you, Gadget, if it's the last thing I do.
Oh god, the actual website.
She's actually the top only demons creator.
I am the top one
Right.
of created on demonsonly.com.
Oh my god. Claire's not allowed to go to that
The app
website
is
yet.
only for hell
She's in
users
the
only.
0.00001% of demon only creators.
Oh my
There you
god.
go.
Yeah.
She's got it.
Odling, great job DMing. That was hilarious. Oh my god.
Thank you.
I am so
It
proud of
is-
you.
It has been insanely hard keeping like my idea secret.
That was amazing.
That was
It was really good.
This was so much fun.
I wanted to spill for weeks. And I haven't. So I managed to keep it secret. I'm glad you all had fun.
Oh yeah, that was a blast.
I
It was
just
great.
love the idea of like all these kobolds being like, how do we pretend to expand? Oh, I know. We'll get a blanket and button eyes,
Oh
and
my
it'll be perfect. They'll fall for it.
Fantastic, fantastic.
First people to show up fails.
That was amazing.
All right, guys, I gotta go.
Yeah, I'm heading out too. Take care, everyone. Thank you
Bye.
so
Be
much.
safe.
That was a great way
Thank
to
you,
spend a
Odling.
Saturday.
Thank you, everybody. You guys
That
are
was a
awesome.
great time.
Goodbye, everyone.
Yeah.
Goodbye,
Bye,
Stacey.
dude. Bye,
Bye,
Chloe.
Stacy.
Hey, Stacy, is your mom?
Be good.
I was just wondering, is your mom hot?
Don't answer that.
Karma.
Don't answer it.
Karma.
Comments
I-
on their own
Hold
mom,
on.
dude.
Karma, we have to ask one question.
Where are the drugs?
The drugs.
Where are the drugs Falcone is hiding?
Wait, no, it's a different voice.
Where are the drugs Falcone was hiding? Swear to me.
Wait a minute.
No,
I'm
that
not
I
wearing
spent-
hockey pads.
Hey, I just want you to know that I spent a lot of my life learning about different plants, and every single candy I have is infused with different properties. So, you know, if you ever need something, you can just give me a call.
You mean they're edibles? Is that what you have? Freaking
They're edibles.
All
The
right, I'm
hard
heading
candy
out.
edibles.
I'm heading out of here. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.
Oh my god. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to the first Psychepath stream team community D&D session. Oh my god. Remember, in 1 hour, we will be streaming Community Night and having a lot of fun, probably playing some Among Us. That's gonna be... Oh, that's gonna be in 1 hour, maybe 2. I'll announce it on the Discord, I don't know. Anyway, take care. See y'all later. Goodbye.
time you were too late to tell me there was incoming siren raid happening. Hello, everyone! Thank you, Decimate, for giving Psyche the shout out.
Oh.
Hello, how are you? Welcome, everyone. I'm Mitty Michi. In case you don't know me, I stream a lot of variety, except for sports, because...
Mitty Witchy.
Is that what I said?
Sounded like it, but it wasn't.
Sounded like it to me too.
I'm sorry. I am Witty Michi. Oh god, there's another one! Did you guys plan this? Was this planned? Oh.
Oh, every time I go type it, I'm so slow.
Lockhart Games, thank you for the follow. Diz, thank you for the raid. You guys are too sweet. Oh, hi, Charlie. How are you? You just ended D&D. I know, I heard that it was amazing. Run, she's crazy. Oh, no. Take the babies. Okay, I'll try my best to take care of them. Thank you guys so much for the raid. Welcome. We are playing this game called Startup Panic. It's a new game that was produced by, or I think produced, or they're promoting it, or whatever. I don't know exactly. Tiny Bill. Johnny, hi! The whole family is here. Yes, yes. Hello, Nikki. How are you? But yeah, so we're just chilling tonight, talking about random stuff while I try to start up a company. Stacy